Mark Lamia, studio head for Treyarch, is on the line with me. Mark, thanks for joining me.
It's great to be here.
So this is really exciting. Call of Duty World at War, brand new trailer up on the Xbox Live Marketplace to download. Tell us about Call of Duty World at War.
Well, first off, we're real excited to finally be able to tell people about it. We've been in development now, for over a year and a half, and just excited to be able to share it with everybody. So for the first time ever, Call of Duty, we're taking you to the Pacific, and we're going to show you, when you see the trailer, it's not just about, those jungle environments and those locations, and we'll show you all that stuff in the trailer, but it's about the new Imperial Japanese Army that you're going to be fighting, and they were just a different kind of fighting force than anything anyone had ever seen, and we've been working on the gameplay around that. It's really fresh, it's really exciting, it's really new, and the guys have been, the guys are just excited to have it out there. And we've been spending a lot of time on competitive multiplayer, but also cooperative multiplayer. So for the first time ever, with Call of Duty, you're going to be able to finally play with a friend. You'll be able to throw them the controller and go split screen with them locally, or you'll be able to play up to 4 players over the internet.
That's really exciting. I mean, I know people really are looking forward to some co-op over Xbox Live with the Call of Duty series. So this is really, really exciting for COD fans.
Yeah. One of the things about the Call of Duty experience right now online, and we know how popular Call of Duty 4 Modern Warfare is, we love the ability to be able to get experience points and rank up and have all those features. And we love it so much that we brought it over to the co-op. So no matter whether you're playing competitive multiplayer, or you're playing cooperatively, you'll be able to gain experience. And when you're playing in the multiplayer, the competitive multiplayer version, you'll be able to translate that experience to ranking up and getting new perks and all kinds of stuff. So we're blowing it out on that front. We really everyone here is playing it. It's a lot of fun. But on the multiplayer side, we totally dig what Call of Duty 4 multiplayer brought to that. We're going to keep all that structure in place. We love it, and we're going to be adding on some combined forces gameplay with vehicles. So you'll be able to go into, there'll be specific maps that have been tailor-made for having vehicles, and the guys are totally stoked about that. It's going to be a lot of fun.
What was it like to shift the sights of the Call of Duty series to the Pacific Theater?
I'm sorry, what was that?
What was it like to shift the focus of the Call of Duty series to the Pacific Theater, like we're going to see in World at War?
Yeah, well, it was a lot of work, technologically to pull all that together, the jungle environments, and then what we did was we introduced some new weaponry, which you're going to see in the trailer as well, with the flamethrower and fire destruction, and introducing that and being able to destroy the natural environment around you and have that stuff catch fire. That stuff was all. There's a lot of technology, a lot of game design that goes into that, and making that work for all the players. But we did extensive amount of research into what it means to go to the Pacific. Like I was mentioning before, the Imperial Japanese Army, they fought a completely different way, and you'll see some of the tactics that they used in the trailer. These guys, they weren't a traditional fighting force like what the Army was used to fighting in Europe. That was a more conventional fighting force, something we were more accustomed to. This is really the first serious guerrilla warfare that was going on. They would entrench into their environment. They'd have snipers climb into trees and just tie themselves to trees, so in case they fell out, they wouldn't kill themselves. And they'd stay there for days on end, and they just wait for guys stalking Marines. So Marines, they would come they'd dig holes, and they'd stay in those, and they called them spider holes. They'd come up out of the ground at you. It was like, it rivals any kind of horror movie from what I've seen. The Marines were completely freaked out. It was like they didn't know where these guys were coming from, above, below. You'll see a scene in there where Marines, they kind of come across, you know, what looks like a group of dead Japanese and they army, and they don't know what's happened, and they just, you know, well, you'll see what happens. But anyways, it's like just surprising on all fronts to hear about all these accounts and all these things that happen. It was like, wow, this is all kinds of new experiences and gameplay that we could, you know, dive into, and so the team really went after it.
You also got, I mean, the bar is pretty high because COD4, you know, it unseated the legendary Halo 3 from the, you know, the top 10 list over Xbox Live. So the pressure's on. Yeah,
no, totally. You know, we love Call of Duty for Modern Warfare, so much so that we wanted to use that obviously that engine, and we have all that great technology and feature set to sort of build on for this one. And you know, right now we kind of, you know, we started this game 2 years ago, and we got high expectations for ourselves, and so we put a lot of pressure on ourselves to do the best work we've ever done with this one. And a lot of these guys have been making Call of Duty games for a long time, and they really want to just make the best, you know, the best game they can, and that's really everyone's marching orders on this one. And you know, I'm really happy with what the team's doing, and I'm like I said, everyone's really excited to be able to share it with everyone, since everyone's been speculating for so long about what's next for Call of Duty, and we're just excited to be able to share it with everyone.
All right, well, the next question is, when's it going to be available?
You will be able to play it this holidays.
This holiday season, so stay tuned for that. Mark Lemmy, I appreciate your time. You know, I know people are really excited about the game, and if you haven't downloaded the trailer yet, it's available right now on the Xbox Live Marketplace. Mark, maybe we'll talk to you as we get closer to launch?
I'd love to.
Thanks so much.
All right, thanks. Take care.